Okay. It is Crypto Faceless. I remain faceless. I remain nameless, guys. Back at it again. Go ahead, give me a like on the way in. Subscribe, hit the subscribe button if you haven't subscribed. And today we got a lot going on. We got BTC going crazy. We got a lot going on in Zen. We got rumors of Binance listings. And I want to speak about the long-term progression and price growth of Zen in today's video. But first, let's get into the wider market as usual. We got BTC going crazy right now. Price action is insane. We are up at above $65,000. Last time I checked, 65,500. We did have a little kind of like dump down to, I won't call it a dump. There are no dumps. We were at 65,000 right now. But like I said, guys, we've been doing what we've been doing. Bitcoin breaks out, goes into a range, and then breaks out again. Goes into a range, then breaks out again. Go into the range, and then I've been saying the same thing like clockwork, like a broken record this whole time, and that's what's been happening. We went into a little range, but this time for like only a week or whatever. I told you guys the longer we stay above 60K, the better. We build a base, we build like support above 60K, and just yesterday we got a weekly close above 60K at around 62K, which is the highest weekly close I think ever. I think it's the highest weekly close ever, or since the last bull market. But let's just say it was bullish for the price of Bitcoin because it skyrocketed up. I told you guys as soon as we passed 64K, that was kind of like the range that we're in between 60 and 64. And I said as soon as we break out of 64, we're gonna go to all-time highs. And what happened? We broke through 64, and next thing you know, we're at 65,500 within minutes, like in the same candle. It's kind of crazy, but that's what's been happening right now for Bitcoin. Listen, do not doubt Bitcoin. Be bullish in a bull market. We've been saying it since the beginning. Be bullish in a bull market, and it's going to pay off. And it has been paying off for us because we've been putting money in the altcoins, betting on positive price action in Bitcoin. We're betting on the fact that we're gonna see a bull market. We've been doing that since the beginning of the channel. Now we're about 4 or 5 months in, and we've only seen price appreciation, and a lot of these plays are going up, especially right now with BTC going up. We're starting to see some of these alts bubble. I made a video about G Swift just yesterday. We were 74 cents when I made that video. Today we're 80 cents. Right, so if you got into to G Swift just yesterday, you're already up. So shout out to anybody who's been in G Swift or got in just yesterday when I made my video. We got Osaka Protocol going crazy. Osaka Protocol is literally insane, like literally insane. Like we've been having new all-time highs every single day for the past week and a half. Like literally, like I think we're about to drop another zero in a couple more days. Like it's kind of crazy, man. Shout out to anybody who got into Osaka Protocol with me since the beginning, or any of the the videos I made on Osaka. But we're about to see the same thing happen in Zen and the rest of the altcoins, especially the ones that we got in the portfolio, the ones that we've been speaking about on the channel. But let's talk about Zen. All right, let's get into today's video. Let's talk about Zen. So today, I'm actually speaking about Zen's long-term potential for price growth. But first, we got some rumors about Binance. So some guys on Twitter, there are certain people who love to look into wallets and on-chain data and the whale wallets and exchange wallets and see what they're doing, so you can kind of get a head start, or kind of get a heads up on what's to come, right? So basically, someone found out that one of the Binance Exchange cold storage wallets are actually holding Zen. Now, there are some pictures floating around. I don't know if they're true or not true, or edited or not. Who knows, right? But the rumor is there are some Binance wallets that are holding Zen, so which could mean that we might get a Binance listing. Now, is that bullish? Of course it's bullish. It's very bullish. Now, do we need centralized exchanges? No. If you know anything about crypto, you know that pretty much nowadays you can go up hundreds of X's or even thousands of X's based off of being on decentralized exchanges, like off of Uniswap, right? We have examples of that. You could just think about Hex. That's just one example. We got dozens of examples. But Hex went up 10,000 X. It wasn't on any major centralized exchange, right? So you can do it without these Coinbases and Binances, but If you do have them, even better. It is a net positive for price action. Let's be honest, because when the masses of retail investors come into the market, which they haven't yet. Okay, but when they do come into the market, they're gonna want to get into these centralized exchanges. Let's be honest. So the first wave of retail investors are going to be the guys who were in the bull market in the last bull market, but they kind of just went away when crypto went away. They don't really stick around for the bear market, but when the bull market comes back around, like it is right now, they come on back and they just open up their, they already have Coinbase accounts, they already have Binance accounts, so they just, reopen their account or relog back in, and they buy whatever's on those exchanges, pretty much, right? And then you got the newcomers, who are usually the latecomers, right? And they literally do the same thing. A lot of them are not tech savvy, or not that they're not tech savvy, they're not crypto savvy. So they're not going to really take time to really learn how to use Uniswap and decentralized exchanges, or they might not even have the time really, because it's going to be the FOMO, the euphoric times, and they usually come in at the end. So they just get into Binance, they just log into, sign up Binance, sign up to Coinbase, the big exchanges. So if we have the all the people who are right in crypto right now pre-having, pretty much we all know how to use these dexes, right? We use Uniswap, we use all the other dexes, right? But the next crowd that comes in, they're going to be on Binance, they're going to be on Coinbase. If we can get on Binance, it's bullish. That's all I'm trying to say. That's all I'm trying to say is bullish for the price. Those are the rumors, but I actually want to speak about the long-term price appreciation growth from Xen. And I was thinking about it. So right now, we know X1 is coming out. X1, everybody's going to want X1. I already explained that in my last few Zen videos. Go watch them. X1 is the AI consensus blockchain. AI is the hottest narrative. Everybody's going to want X1. So one of the main ways to get X1 is through burning Zen. So a lot of people are going to do that, and the price of Zen is going to go up. But I actually wanted to speak about, what about after X1? What about the future growth of the network of Zen, right? Post X1, everybody's already got their X1 allocations. They've already burned. The moon parties are over. Everybody has XN in their wallets, right? What happens next? What's the next play? What's the next thing that's going to push up the price of Zen? And I was thinking about it yesterday, and I wanted to share my thoughts with you guys. And after thinking about it, all roads led back to X1. Yeah, X1. Let me explain. So basically, X1, it's a layer one blockchain. We already know that, right? It's a layer one blockchain. So layer one blockchains, basically, people come and build on them, right? People are gonna build everything that we've already seen in every other blockchain ecosystem. Again, they're gonna build dexes. They're gonna build DeFi platforms. They're gonna build NFT marketplaces. They're gonna start their own NFT projects. They're gonna do everything that every other blockchain has. They're gonna do it again, right, on the X1 blockchain. Now, because X1 came about through Zen, and it came about through Fair Crypto. So the X or the Zen ecosystem is built on Fair Crypto. Okay, even X1 is built on Fair Crypto. Like, the only way you can get into X1 is through burning Zen, or burning Zen FTs, or mining Zenium, or liquid staking. So all of those are different ways you can get into X1. It's a fair launch. Basically, it's a fair launch, right? And it's run off first principles, and it's based around Fair Crypto. The ethos of the Zen ecosystem is Fair Crypto. So I would like to think that the projects that come out on X1 are also going to continue the legacy of Fair Crypto. I would like to think that, or at least the first projects, the first developers, the first projects that are being built on the network on X1. I'm how can I say this? It's likely that they will build their projects based upon Fair Crypto, and what that means is that they're going to build it in a way where you burn Zen in order to get a part of their or get allocation in their tokens, right? So, for example, the first DEX on X1, I would like to think that the first builder or the first DEX on X1 is going to use Fair Crypto and use Zen as a way to get into the token for their DEX. Same thing for the first DeFi protocol. Same thing for the first NFT marketplace. Same thing for the first everything, right? I would assume they're going to use fair crypto. Now, if that is a fair assumption, that means that basically by Jack building X1, he's basically solidified the price appreciation for Zen for years to come. And when that hit me, that hit me yesterday. And I don't know this to be true. You know what I'm saying? I'm just speaking about possibilities. But if that's true, then Zen is going to be popping for years to come. Because the thing about Zen is this: we know that it's disinflationary and gets less and less inflationary over a period of 8 years, right? So this is meant to be a long-term coin. It's not like pump and dump, pop right now. We believe it's going to pop right now because of X1. And I'm pretty sure the price of Zen will go up because of X1. Now, that's not the only way it's going to go up forever, right? By Jack building X1, all of these new projects that devs are going to build on X1, I would like to assume that the majority of them are going to adopt fair crypto, mechanisms and mechanics in their tokenomics, in how they build their project and how they give people an allocation in their projects. So if that's the case, it's kind of crazy, man. It's kind of crazy to think about the future of Zen. The Zen can actually explode if Jack can get X1 out. Here's the thing: when a new blockchain launches, developers are going to rush to be the first to build on that blockchain. It's not going to take months and months and months and months for people to get into a blockchain, especially during a bull market. It's not going to happen, right? Devs are going to be rushing to X1 to build, to be the first DEX, to be the first this, to be the first DeFi, to be the first this and that, to be the first meme coin. They're going to be meme coins galore. And I would expect that most of them are going to be from the Zen community. So first off, the first builders on X1, I would assume, are going to be from the Zen community. And if you're from the Zen community, then you believe in fair crypto for the most part. And the Zen community are, we want to get into things that are fair crypto. We want to get into things that don't have VC allocations or founder allocations and team allocations. We want to get into things where everything is fair, everybody getting at the same time, and we don't have to actually worry about anybody dumping on our heads later on and rug pulling and all that kind of stuff, right? So I think that's going to be the case for a lot of the projects that are going to be built on X1. And if that is the case, that means Zen is going to burn. It's going to be crazy buy and burn for a long period of time. Not just for the period of time that, the moon parties for X1, right? People are going to build straight away. We're going to have a deck straight away. We're going to have different platforms, meme coins straight away during this bull market. That's the point. During this bull market. I'm not talking about next year and year after that. I'm talking about during this bull market, we're going to get projects that are built on X1. And I would assume that, those projects are going to use fair crypto and that you have to buy Zen and burn it to get allocations in those projects. If that's the case, man, when I say 1,000x in Zen, it might even be more. It's kind of crazy, man. Let me know in the comments how you feel about that. Are my assumptions correct? Do you think people are going to build on X1 and use fair crypto, buying and burning of Zen to get into those projects? Or am I wrong? Let me know in the comments. The market is getting bubbly, guys. We need to start buckling down, focusing on crypto right now. And really, like, in the next few months are going to be crazy. And I'm actually going to come out with a video, another crypto alpha series for you guys, but this time about top signals. I'm working on that video, so I'll get that out to you guys whenever I'm done. And it is Crypto Faceless. I remain faceless. I remain nameless, guys. I'm out. Take care.